Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about preparations for the vacation and how it's very important to get fit, especially from the perspective of doing a lot of walking. Most vacations, especially if you go to Europe or Asia, are going to require that you do quite a bit of walking. And if you go on cruises, there's always some walking to be done there. So it's always good to get your legs in motion. So as an example here, I've got a path marked out in red on the cruise ship that's in the dock in Copenhagen, which is one of the ports I'm going to be going to. And the path's very rudimentary. It just is going from a cabin on the ship out across to the other side of the deck, out to the disembarkation point, off the ship, through the immigration and through the shops and things that are there in the building, and then out to where the buses are. And that accounts for 0.32 of a mile. So it's almost half a mile. So one of the things I'm doing is setting my walking goal to be about half a mile. Before you start exercising, I'd go see a doctor and just get his advice on what to do and see if you're physically fit enough to do the exercise. Also, it's probably good to engage a trainer. The gym that I go to has a trainer and he's overseeing the exercising that I'm doing. So this is the exercise plan that I'm following. First of all, I do a warm-up. That's a 5-minute cycle on a standing bike. Then I do start with some upper body strength. I do some lat pull downs. Then I go to lower body and do leg extensions. And then I go into arm strength and I do some tricep extensions. And then back and spine, I do back extensions. Chest and arms, I do seated rowing. And then finally, I do a walking exercise for about half a mile. I'm trying to do that in under 10 minutes, and we'll see how that progresses as we go along. This is the Snap Fitness gym that I go to. And it's very easy access. It's open 24 hours a day, and they give you a card. You can just kind of open the door, go in. There's no hassle. Got a lot of different machines here, and I'll get into some of the exercises that I'm doing in a few moments. One of the first things I do when I get to the gym is to go on the bike and do about 5 miles of cycling. I don't go at a very difficult pace, just enough to get warmed up, to get my legs in motion. This is the lat pull down. And I'm going to set that to 40 pounds. So like lots of reps. And then just to get the strength going, you basically pull that bar down there. And that's what I'll be doing. I'll do 3 reps of 10. This is the leg extensions. Basically lift that thing up. I do 3 reps of 10 at 55 pounds. Next we do the tricep extensions. Once again, 3 reps of 10. Set to 40. Next one I do is back extensions. I do that, the 3 reps of 10 at 55 pounds. Basically you're pushing that bar there, this here, backwards, while your feet are anchored down in there. And you go back until your back touches that bar there. Next is the seated row. And I do, once again, 3 reps of 10 at 40 pounds. The last thing I do is the treadmill, and I try to walk half a mile on this and see if I can do that in under 10 minutes. Start off slowly, then increase the speed to about 2.5 miles an hour. And then we'll see in a minute what I actually managed to achieve. So I actually managed to achieve half a mile in 15 minutes. So I need to do a bit more work to get that down to 10 minutes. I've come to the end of this video, and I want to go over some of the things that I'll be doing in upcoming videos. So one of the things I want to do is to test out my fitness with a staycation that involves walking. I want to go over some of the aids that I've been looking at to help with walking distances on vacation. I also want to go over some of the things I've been looking at for protection against weak bladder, that sort of stuff. Also details of the vacation that I'm actually going on, the actual planning of that. And then we'll get into some videos on the actual vacation itself. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. You can be part of the planning and part of the events that go on. Thank you.